College of Engineering. One should draw inspiration from the recipients of gold medals of this year, and let us not disappoint aspirations of the donors. It is my humble request to the students of SV College of Engineering. Such a gesture by alumni are highly appreciable, and they go in a long way in supporting the institutions which is responsible for their present position in life. The performance of any institution should not only be judged by the number of graduates and papers produced, but also on the service rendered by the alumni to the society in nation building. I proudly say that SV College of Engineering is one of the best institutions in imparting good and quality education. Thank you.
The chief guest of today's function, our beloved Vice Chancellor, Professor W. Rajendra Garu, and the special guest of honor of this evening's function, the industrialist and chairman of Amar Raja Batteries, and also member Board of Governors of Sri Venkateshwara University College of Engineering, Sri Galla Ramchandra Naidu Garu, the guest of honors of today's function, Professor M.A.K. Sukumar, respected Rector of SV College of SV University, and Professor K. Srikant, the Dean of SV University, Professor A. Ramakrishna Rao, the Vice Principal of SV College of Engineering, and the distinguished colleagues in the audience, and my dear student friends. At the outset, I congratulate all the students who got this coveted distinction in their respective fields of study. It is just a reward or award, whatever you feel, for their hard work that they have put in for the last 4 years to get this degree with a special class. So to encourage the talent, or you can say the quality and excellence in technical education, the sponsors, Mr. Bogineni and Mrs. Bogineni, and also the Gangadhar, Sri Gangadhar, who is the chief engineer in charge, have instituted gold medals to honor or to recognize the students of SV College of Engineering. All these three are alumnus of our college, and they are really doing great service to SV College of Engineering by doing this type of noble acts. So for the last 5 years, these medals are being distributed to various students who excelled in their respective disciplines. This year also we are doing and awarding these awards to those students who have stood role models to rest of the students. It is not easy to get this distinction unless you work very hard with a planned work throughout 4 years. you should plan your academic work, and also how you can do every year excellently in your final examinations. Particularly, these medals are instituted to excel in academic activities, academic subject. So that's what they have done excellently, and they have become eligible to receive these medals. And we have assembled here to recognize and celebrate their success of academic excellence. The College of Engineering always standing a symbol of professional education excellence and also the quality education. So the staff members, the non-teaching staff, and also the students are doing very well in order to promote the quality in technical education. Under that scheme also we got recognition from TechUp, that's Technical Education Quality Improvement Program. We got this year around 13.5 crores of rupees to enhance the quality of technical education in SVU College of Engineering for different purposes. And we are very proud to say that it is recognized as one of the best colleges in the country. Also we got accredited by NAC with an A grade, and we are also going this year for NBA accreditation. We are also hopeful that we get a good recognition from that board of accreditation. So now with these few lines I will be thankful to all the recipients of these gold medals for making me to stand before you and tell about few words about their merits. Thank you very much.
I want all of you to be more energetic. Please give a very big applause to this function. Honorable Vice Chancellor has come to public function for the first time after assuming office in our university. Let us give a very big applause to him. The industrialist and the pioneering work done in our area, Sri Galla Ramchandra Naidu has squeezed in some time to participate in this function to promote merit. Let us give him a very big applause. The rector of our university, who endears SVU College of Engineering very close to his heart. When we said he is very busy personally, but despite that he made it possible to come. Professor Sukumar, this great supporter of SVU College of Engineering, let us give a very big warming applause. The College Development Council Dean, Professor Srikanth Reddy is here. Let us give him a big applause. He is doing wonderful work for the college development. I expect that students, particularly after snacks, they have to be more energetic and then give good kind of applause. Then that inspires the function and we can take it forward. Okay? Now Bogineni Chandrama Naidu is on Skype. Our friend who instituted these awards, he is coming on Skype and he would like to say hello to all the students. Over to Uday Kumar, please.
My dear budding engineers, professors, ladies and gentlemen, Good morning. I am Boginan Chincharamanaidu, an alumnus of Sri Venkateswara University College of Engineering. First of all, I would like to congratulate the first rankers of 2008-2012 batch of BTech. I congratulate Engineer Narapaneni Ragaswara, first ranker in Electronics and Communication Engineering. I congratulate Engineer P.S. Navyakirti, first ranker in Mechanical Engineering. I congratulate Engineer M. Srinivas, first ranker in Electrical and Electronics Engineering. I congratulate Engineer C. Maheshwari, first ranker in Chemical Engineering. I congratulate Engineer M. Harshavardhana Reddy, first ranker in Civil Engineering. I congratulate Engineer Vadlamudi Chandrakant, first ranker in Computer Science and Engineering. Your senior, Dr. Kalyani wishes you all the best. My dear engineers, engineers have no language barriers, no nationality barriers. Wherever there is a need to improve the prosperity of mankind, engineer goes there. He don't care whether it is land. She don't care whether it is sea. He don't care whether it is air. Engineer goes there and finishes the task to improve the quality of the life of human beings, to improve the prosperity of mankind. That is the greatness of engineers. Today, I want to tell few things about industrial revolutions that changed the lifestyle of mankind. First, the industrial revolution began in Britain in the late 18th century by the invention of steam engine by James Watt in 1775. This mechanized the textile industry. As previously done laboriously by hand in hundreds of weavers' cottages were brought together in a single cotton mill, and the factory was born. India missed the first industrial revolution. The second industrial revolution came in the early 20th century when Henry Ford mastered the moving assembly line. This caused the age of mass production. India missed the second industrial revolution too. The first two industrial revolutions made people richer and more urban. Now, a third industrial revolution is underway. Manufacturing is going digital. A number of remarkable technologies are converging, like tower software, novel materials, more dexterous robots, new processors like 3-dimensional printing, and a whole range of web-based services. The factory of the past was based on cranking out zillions of identical products. Ford famously said that car buyers could have any color they liked as long as it was black. But now the cost of producing much smaller batches of wider variety with each product tailored precisely to each customer's whims is falling. The factory of the future will focus on mass customization and may look more like those weavers' cottages than Ford's assembly line. The old way of making things involved taking lots of parts and screwing or welding them together. Now, a product can be designed on a computer and printed on a 3D printer, which creates a solid object by building up successive layers of material. The digital design can be tweaked with a few mouse clicks. Now, 3D printers can be attended unattended and can make many things which are too complex for a traditional factory to handle. The applications of 3D printing are especially mind-boggling. Already, hearing aids and high-tech parts of military jets are being printed in a customized shapes. In the latest developments, electronics printing is being combined with additive manufacturing by using 3D printers to build solid objects out of material one layer at a time. Printing electronics requires inks with electrical properties that can act as conductors, resistors, or semiconductors. In time, these amazing machines may be able to make almost anything anywhere, from your home to a beach in the Indian Ocean. The third industrial revolution will make people more productive and more suburban. The geography of supply chains will change. An engineer working in the middle of a desert